Hello and namaste everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Myself Nilesh Shah. In this video, we are going to start the AutoCAD tutorial series, and for this, we will be using Autodesk AutoCAD 2023. In this particular video, we will be seeing the short information about the user interface of Autodesk AutoCAD. We will see what are the different functions and what are the different parts of the user interface of this AutoCAD. Once we have started our software, we will see this welcome screen. On this welcome screen, we have this start section, and then we have the recent and then announcements. In the start section, we'll be seeing two options: open and new. Using this open, you can open the existing drawing that had been drawn previously in this laptop or in this software. And using this new option, you can start your new AutoCAD drawing. And in the recent section, here you have Autodesk documents, learning, my insights. Here also you have the recent section where you can see the recently drawn projects, recently created projects, and you can view these recent files either in grid view or in the list view. And here you can see there is one learning option. So using this, you can utilize or you can use the online resources of the AutoCAD content. For example, let me show you. Here you can see all the videos, the small videos for the tutorials. Okay, here you can see all the informations, and below that you have many other options like what's new, online help, community forum, customer support, AutoCAD mobile app, AutoCAD web app. In what's new, you can see for each of the latest AutoCAD version. Like I am using 2023, you will see what are the highlights part. You can see what are the new releases in this section. And if you want to learn about AutoCAD, you can go here. Like I clicked here, getting started, and then we have so many options here like AutoCAD learning videos. In AutoCAD learning videos, you can find many of the videos that will help you to learn AutoCAD. Similarly, here is have you tried and learning AutoCAD. So you have so many options to learn about AutoCAD. In learning AutoCAD, you can see here view objects, use drafting aids, work with objects, work with annotation, work with blocks. And then here AutoCAD users guide. In AutoCAD users guide, you can explore the user interface, about the ribbon star, about the start tab, about the status bar, about shortcut menus. Okay, so many things you can see here also. And if you keep watching these videos, you can learn so many things. So either you go with all these documents to learn this AutoCAD, or you can find many videos on YouTube, including this one also, to learn the AutoCAD software. So now let's go to our AutoCAD 2023. Uh, and and here you can see the announcement section. In this announcement section, you will find the latest update about the software. Now let's start the new drawing. After clicking, you will see this drawing area. This drawing area is divided into different sections. First of all, we have here the application menu. On the top left corner, you can see there is a symbol A CAD. So this A is application menu. When you click on this, you will find the frequently used tools like new, open, save as, import, export, publish, print. Okay, so these are the frequently used tools. Like if you want to start another drawing, you can select here new. If you want to open the existing drawing, you can select the open. If you want to save your file, you can select save option. And if you want to save your file with another name, you can you can select the save as option. And if you want to import any other files from any other location to your AutoCAD, you can use this import. And then you can export your file also from this software. And here also these are the quick access toolbars. Here the options you are seeing, these are same here also, like new, open, save, save as. Okay, so these are the same options, but these are the quick access toolbar where you can just select them and use them. And below this quick access toolbar we have the ribbon area. In the ribbon area we can see tabs, and in tabs we can see the panels, and in panels we can see the tools and commands. So these all the combination of tabs, panels and the tool commands is known as ribbon. For example, here the home tab, insert tab, annotate tab, parametric tab, view tab, these all are the different tabs. And in home tabs you can see draw panel, modify panel, annotation, layers. Similarly, like in annotate you can see text, dimensions, center lines, leaders. These are the panels. Suppose, for example, in home tab you are seeing draw panel, modify panel, annotation panel. Let us take an example from the draw panel. In draw panel you will see the many tools and commands like line, polyline, circle, arc, rectangle, ellipse and many more. Here these are the visibles, but here some is invisible tools also. If you select on this arrow you will see all the invisible tools. Okay, and the soon after you move your cursor away from this section, these all the tools will collapse. But if you want to keep these tools permanent, here is the push pin button. You can click on this and now these tools are permanently here. But if you don't want to keep them permanently, you can again click on this push pin button, and then soon you move your cursor from that point, all the tools will be collapsed. And this draw panel, all the tools here in draw panels are used to create your drawing. Like if you want to draw the line or the wall using line, you can just select the line option, then specify the first point, second point, the way you want to create your drawing you can do. And to get out of this command you can just press the ESC button from your keyboard. And not just by only clicking on these commands, you can also select the commands by typing the commands in this command line, or just like for line, from your keyboard type L, and here you will see many options like line, layout line, length, LA. So but we want line, so this is the first option, so you just uh, press L and then enter, and now you have entered in the line. And in the command box you can see here the line specify first point. Here I will specify the first point, and then it asks for the next point, specify next point, then I will select the next point, again next point, again next point, in whichever angle you want, for whatever length you want. You can give your input here in the command line. Similarly, if you want to use this circle, or if you want to draw circle, you can use this circle command. Simply by clicking you can draw your circle, and you can draw the circle in many ways. We will see all these things in detail later on. This is just the information. And in modify, if you want to make any changes in the drawing or in the project that you have created, you can use this modify panel. In modify panel we can see here move, copy, stretch, rotate, mirror, scale. These all are the tools which can be used to make changes in the drawings. For example, let us see here, this is the trim. I click on this and now I have entered in the trim command, and now you can trim the segment that you don't want. Like if I click here, it it is deleted. Again if I click here, it is deleted. Now you can delete all the segments that you don't want. Like if I select on this circle, the entire circle will be deleted. So you can see these modify tools are the tools that are used or required to make changes in the drawing that you have created. And then in annotation for text, dimensions and all. So this section is known as the ribbon section. In the ribbon section we have the collection of tabs, panels and the tools. This home tabs, insert tab, annotate tab and many more. In the tab we have panels, like in home tab we have draw panel, modify panel, annotation panel. Here are some visible and some invisible. Similarly, in modify panel also, you can select on, you can click on this arrow and then you can see all the invisible tools. Similarly, in annotation also, you can click on this arrow and you can see all the invisible tools. Okay, so this is the section of ribbon. And after this we can see here is the start, here is the drawing one option, and then here is the plus sign. In the start you will go to your start window, and then if you click on this drawing one you will come to your working space. Again, if you want to add another drawing, you can just click on this plus and you can go to another drawing. And if you want to cancel it out, you can just click on this cross button and this drawing area will be deleted. You can click on this cross and this drawing area will be deleted. And below that, this is the space where all the real magic happens. So this is the area where we draw our projects or where we create our projects. This is known as the working space or the drawing section. In this section you will find, here is the navigation tool. So this is the view cube which you are seeing on the top right, and this view cube shows the orientation of the drawing. Like here you can see it is written top here. What does it mean? It means that you are seeing your drawing from the top. So this is the top view of your drawing. Similarly, we have the different orientation like east, west, north and south. This is mainly used in 3D drawing, but in 2D drawing what we can see here, we have two arrows. These two arrows are used to rotate the drawing. Like if I click here, this will rotate our drawing clockwise, and if I click here, this will rotate our drawing anti-clockwise, and both by 90 degree. For example, let me click here. Here you can see the drawing have been rotated by 90 degree in clockwise direction. Again I click here, it will rotate the drawing by 90 degree, again 90 degree, and again 90 degree. Similarly, if you want to rotate your drawing in anti-clockwise direction, you can click on this arrow button and this will rotate your drawing by 90 degree in anti-clockwise direction. Okay, so this is the work of view cube. And now here you can see the navigation bar, and this navigation bar is generally used for zoom and pan your drawing, which we will see in the next video. And at the bottom of your drawing section you can see this is the command line or the command bar or the command palette, whatever you want to say you can say. In this command line you can type the command you want to use. For example, I want to draw a circle, so I need the command C I. You can see here CIRCLE, circle. It is suggesting me that. Okay, or simply in the command line you can type C and enter, and this will uh, go to the circle command. And here you are asked to specify the center point for the circle. So let me specify the center point for the circle, and I can draw the circle for a particular radius or circle. Here you can see specify radius of circle or diameter. It is asking me radius, so I will enter, suppose I will enter 5 and enter. So the circle that has been drawn have the radius of 5. How can I know that? So I will just click here, and you can see the diameter is 10. So diameter is 10 means the radius is 5. So this is the work of command line or command bar, whatever you say. You can move this command line to any location in your workspace. For example, if you want to move it right, you can click here and move it to the right. If you want to move it to the left, you can click here and keep pressing or keep holding the key, and you can move it to the left. Okay, so we can move it to the left. And anyhow, if this command line is deleted or disappeared, for example, let me click on this cross button and then click yes, the command line is now disappeared. And to make it visible, what we can do is just press Ctrl and 9. Okay, so Ctrl and 9 will make the command line visible or invisible. If again I want to make it invisible, using my keyboard I can just press Ctrl and 9. So it will ask me, do you want to close the command line window? Yes. Now the command line has been disappeared. And it is not necessary to just type the command in command line only. You can type anywhere, or you can keep your cursor anywhere and type the command. For example, if I type rec, enter, and now I have entered into the rectangle command, and see, I have drawn the rectangle. Okay. And at the left button you can see here is the UCS system, X and Y, the coordinate system, and we will see about coordinate system in the coming videos, the types of coordinate system in AutoCAD and how to use them, we will see in detail. And then again we are seeing the three options: model, layout 1 and layout 2, layout 3, layout 4, layout 5. Add as per the convenience. This will see in which format you want to publish or you want to print your drawing. You can make changes in all the layouts. And then at the bottom in the right side of the drawing section you can see the status bar. In the status bars there are many options which will be used throughout the drawing, like grid mode, snap mode, ortho mode, polar tracking, and many more. And these all the options will be used while we work on the AutoCAD and will be seeing in the coming videos. So this was the general information about the user interface of the AutoCAD 2023 or any version. And in the coming videos we will be doing all the tasks that are important for an AutoCAD user. And hope you like the videos, and if you really like these videos you can hit the like button and share with your friends too. And if you want to give any suggestion or any feedback, the comments are very much welcome. And thanks for watching.